This just in, Rudy Bobanga has come in with an exclusive scoop from here on at Saints camp.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Dance Bar Podcast. We back with another episode. Back with my guys. We here, y'all. How y'all doing? Before we get started, we had a request for a topic this week by my guy Rugy Rappaport. He said he wanted to talk about Mac Jones. I don't really know all he got to say about Duke, but I'm gonna turn the floor over to Bo. Let's get it going.
Right, man. My thing about it is just the past couple of weeks I've heard a whole lot of talk about Mac Jones and how a lot of crazy talk, as a matter of fact. He gonna run away with the division. Patriots gonna go to the Super Bowl. The Niners screwed up by not taking Mac Jones and taking Translate. I done practically heard it all over the past couple of weeks. But my only thing is, I want to say this, is that Mac Jones is playing good football, but I'm not falling for the hype, man. I'm not falling for the dink and dunk passes here and there, maybe a bomb downfield every now and then. I'm not falling for the hype, and I'm damn sure not reneging on the fact that we took Trey Lance over Mac Jones. I'm not going back on that, no matter how good this man plays. But I just wanted to get that out there, that there's an overhype going on about Mac Jones. Are the Patriots in the lead of the division right now? Yes, they are. Are they playing good football? Yes, they are. But you also got to look at who they've been playing, man. I think if you look at their schedule, the most impressive win that I would give the Patriots is against the Chargers. That's the most impressive win. The other wins they've gotten, they beat the Jets, they beat the Texans, they beat the Jets again, they beat the Panthers, they beat Cleveland, they beat Atlanta. These are not super impressive wins. I mean, these are not teams that you look and be like, ooh, Patriots could possibly do something. So that's what all I wanted to get off of, man, is just don't fall for the whole Mac Jones is going to the promised land hype, because I'm not.
So are you thinking it's more Bill Belichick in the defense and like just the whole system that's going on? Is that what you
I 100% think of that. Yeah. I don't think it's specifically Mac Jones. He is in a system that works for him.
Okay. Well, so it's more the system than Mac. All right.
Yeah.
Anybody got something to say to that? How y'all feeling? Y'all agree? Mac being a little overhyped or Bo hating? What y'all think?
I think I agree. I think it's I was wondering why we brought this up, and I remember Buffalo both and have kind of have his opinions about it, because Buffalo was supposed to have this division wrapped up for the next 4 or 5 years, and this is not going to be a contest. It was going to be the Dolphins, the Patriots, and Jets fighting for second place, third place, even last place, and then the Bills for to have it. So, the fact that Bill got them going, I get it now. But it's like it was always just kind of like a quarterback-ish away of Josh McDaniel's system and figuring out how all that works and dink and dunk. And the fact that Mac is an accurate quarterback, he fits. I don't think it's people hate system quarterbacks a lot. People hate them a lot, but they get the job done. And here Mac is getting the job done right now in his rookie season. He's completing passes. He doesn't have any weapons out wide. I wouldn't say that, but he's completing passes and he's getting what he has to do done. I don't think that he's rookie of the year material, but he's definitely holding his own though.
So then, Kerr, I'm glad you went first. While we on the topic of the Patriots, can Bill Belichick get his apology now, or since you did agree with Bo, I was waiting to see what you gonna give Mac. If you was gonna give Mac some credit, or you was gonna apologize to Bill. I was waiting to see where we was going with this.
I had to do both. You know what? Niggas have been wrong before, bro. It's not.
Huh?
I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. It's okay. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I will say right here, right now. Hey, man, you win some, you lose some. So, yeah, bro. Hey, Bill is still that guy, man. He still know how to direct the defense with the right pieces in place and all that other fun stuff. Like, Patriots culture is the Patriots culture. He has some iffy decisions in the beginning of the season, but you could be able to chalk it up to Josh McDaniels or something like that. So, it goes both ways. But my argument was always Bill was kind of mid versus Hall of Famer status. But now that he's here with Mac Jones doing just enough, I think it's hard to argue against that. So
I know that hurt you to say, so I appreciate you for saying that, but we will move on. Kel, Dennis, anybody got anything before we move on?
I think for me, the point of Rudy asking or talking about the hype with Mac Jones, I think you got to give him some credit. Is it early, right? Should we be super excited? No, probably not, but you got to give him some credit, right? And at the end of the day, I've been saying it, right? It's all about them W's, and he getting more W's than most of the league at this point, as well as his peers, which is the other rookie QBs. You know what I mean? I think he the only starting rookie QB with a winning record. So you gotta get that. You gotta give him his props when it's due. So that's what I'm all about. Is it early enough not to get too excited? Yes, but should he get his respect with us being halfway through the season? For sure.
So you think it's more Mac than Bill?
I think it's a combination of both. He can't do it by himself. I think if they didn't have Mac and they had somebody else in there, it wouldn't work out. Who they had last year? They tried to do it with Cam Newton and who else? I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't what it is right now. And you got same weapons to no weapons out there right now. Who they like? It ain't too much different besides Mac Jones.
No,
but I'm giving it to both of them.
Hell no. You're not gonna do Cam like that. Hell no. Like Bill Belichick didn't go and spend up. He spent the most money this year in free agency. They didn't revamp the team. They had about 3-4 niggas come back off the COVID list that sat out last year with Cam. Plus Cam did catch COVID last year. We're not gonna act like we just took Cam out and put the young nigga in, and then everything else was the same. I was rocking with you, but then you start talking about the last year shit. We can't do that. Can't do that.
And I ain't saying Cam is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't where I'm going with it. I'm saying, is it more Mac Jones doing it, or is it more Bill Belichick? So I would say it's a combination of both. Cam had the environment against him last year. I even give him that. You know what I mean? But should Mac Jones get his respect with what he's doing right now? Definitely yes.
Okay. Mac, getting credit. Kel, you bring us home. You with Dennis or you with Curry and Rudy?
Man, I'm kind of on the fence with this. At first, I was like, I don't want to sound too much like a hater. I was saying that, like, Mac was a little overrated. I was kind of on that hype. Just because when you look at it, like the media, they want to push, that rookie quarterback in the forefront. Like they're looking for a rookie quarterback to do that, and all the other rookie quarterbacks is not in the situation that Mac Jones is. So when people is on social media like, oh yeah, Mac is way better than Trey Lance, it's like the situations is way different. You feel me? So I definitely do think like there's a little overhype with that. But like Dennis said, you do gotta give him his credit. He's with what he's got he doesn't have a lot, but he does have enough to to get the job done. He's been getting the job done. He's been getting W's. They in first place right now, so you got to give him some credit for that. But I'm interested to see how the rest of the season go. But I'm really on the fence though. If Rudy and them is right here and D-Light is a little bit, I'm smack dab in the middle. Mm-hmm. That's how I go.
And before we move, I'm kind of right there too, because like as I was just thinking about it, it's kind of like hypocritical a little bit too to be like, oh, he only thinking it dunking. Like it's about finding, like we be talking about all the time, like with Lamar, like, oh, he don't look like other quarterbacks. Oh, he don't do what other quarterbacks do. But they built the system around him for him to be able to succeed. So if it's working, the argument is always, well, shit, Lamar be winning them games. Like D-Line said, he on what, a 6-game winning streak or a 5? I think it's 6 now, right? 6-game winning streak, I think. or is it 5 or 6 game winning streak. So it's like, yeah, he ain't just been, like you said, lighting it up. But like Kurt said, bro, I mean, hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with a quarterback that just barely get the job done. Everybody ain't got to be a 5 game winning streak. So they on a 5 game winning streak. Everybody ain't got to be this superstar that we seeing and throwing the ball across field and doing all of this and that. Like, we done seen quarterback shit. Jimmy G, who can't do a lot of that, was just playing in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. So it's like, it's not like that style of quarterback is dead. But like, I do also kind of agree with Bo too. Like, it's just the hype of it. Like, if you go on ESPN, Ryan Clark, I don't know who writing them checks right now, but dude is driving the Mac Jones bandwagon. He like, they going to the Super Bowl. Oh, I see a lot of Tom Brady. Like, bro, come on, bro. You're not seeing all of that, bro, in this little what you seeing. But like Dennis said, we got to give him credit for the win. But the TB and the Super Bowl and he the best quarterback out the draft 10 games in, and Trey ain't even had a full chance to start. Justin ain't got an O-line yet. It's just a lot of stuff going on. Zach Wilson played for the Jets. We know what that hell that is. So it's like, it's a lot going on to say. It's just he dominated. But I do gotta agree with Dennis a little bit. Yeah, he definitely do deserve some credit. Yeah, he definitely do deserve some. So I
got a little question for you. I got a little question for y'all. So as Niner fans, all right, so y'all straight up the third pick. You've seen kind of what's played out a little bit in the beginning of the seasons, whatever it is.
No.
No, all I'm asking is, y'all got number 3, number 1, number 2. What quarterback do y'all want? Do you still want Trey Lance, or are y'all riding with somebody else?
Wait, say it again. If we got 1, 2, and 3, what'd you say?
You got let's take a 3. So you stick a 3. You got was it Trey, Mac, or Justin Fields? Who y'all going with?
Well, that's a little bit of a tough question because we've seen a lot more of Mac and Justin than we've seen of Trey.
Right.
Personally,
I'm not knocking Trey. I'm not knocking Trey at all.
No, I'm just explaining my answer. I'm just saying we've seen a lot more of them. So it's like, okay, we've seen them develop and we've seen what Justin could be. We haven't seen that yet from Trey. But my whole thing was with taking Trey was he had the highest ceiling for me. To me, I think he had the best potential with his arm. He had the most natural talent. So that was what I was drafting him on. So I feel like he's still that. I still feel like he has the highest ceiling. I don't really see like I said from jump, I wouldn't have been mad with Justin Fields. If we would have took Justin Fields, I'd have been, chilling. But Trey was always who I looked at as the best possible answer. And I don't see nothing that's like, oh my God, they're just so great that it's like nothing Trey could do could come and be. I feel like if he would have started from week 1 just like them and been coming along, he would be making them same strides midway through the season. So I'm not at all. And Mac, I don't care what he do, bro. I don't want him. We got him, Jimmy. They the same dude. They do the same shit. It looked the same. They throw slants. They smile at the camera. I don't want none of that shit no more. So that was out. You other brothers talk. I'm cool.
That's what I'm saying though. That was my comparison with the Mac and Jimmy thing. Like everybody's like, why are you hating on Mac? I wasn't hating on him. It's just we already have Jimmy. We as a Niner fan, me as a Niner fan, I wanted to, kind of get with the times and get a quarterback with a stronger arm who could test people down the field and stuff like that. And I feel like Trey Lance was the guy to do that, especially with us moving up to 3. Now, we would have been at, where were we at, 11, 12? Originally, if we would have been there and Mac would have fell to us, then it would have been like, all right, whatever. You feel me? I would have been a little frustrated, but it would have been like, whatever. But since we gave up a lot and traded up, I'm betting on the Trey Lance upside along with his ability to move in and out the pocket. So, I still like the pick. I don't like the development that he's up under right now, but I'll still take Trey.
I came on my podcast, bro, and said the Niners I would have to call them racist, bro, if they took the Mac Jones. We can't backtrack that, bro. That's what I said. That's what it was. And that's what it would have been. Oh, you got anything, bro?
Nah, man, I'm stuck with Trey too. Like how Kel said, the development who he's under is not necessarily good because I wish he had a better quarterback to learn from. But I like the Trey pick, man. Trey is still young too. Like everybody's talking about how inexperienced he is, but you gotta think the man just turned 21 years old. He's gonna go through developments. Nobody's expecting him. First of all, we didn't expect him to come out week 1 killing anyway. Nobody expected that. If he would have came and took Jimmy's job, then that would have just been spectacular. But we wanted to groom him. He is our future quarterback. He is going to learn. He's going to develop. He's going to learn that offense. It's going to be built around him, man. So I'm happy with the pick, too. I'm glad we got Trey.
So I agree with
third grade character.
No, I agree with y'all. Like, it's like y'all gotta, like you always say, right? Like the window to win a Super Bowl is so small, right? And if y'all have a Super Bowl ready roster, it would have been beneficial to get a QB that could win right now, right? Or no?
But how many of these rookie quarterbacks like could go win a Super Bowl right now? Like,
Hey, would you rather have Mac or Jimmy right now?
Jimmy, nigga, what are you talking about, bro?
Okay. I'm asking the question. That's all I'm doing. I'm asking the question. I don't know.
No, bro.
If y'all, like you said, like, and I agree with you 100%. Like the Super Bowl window, like the Seattle came out, they dominated the Broncos. Like, oh shit, this is Legion of Boom, blah blah blah. They won the one Super Bowl, the Legion of Boom, and all of a sudden this legendary Earl Thomas. That's one Super Bowl. That's one.
Mac Jones wasn't winning.
It's not Bron. You know, LeBron got not one, not two, not three. He got at least two in Miami, right? At least two. With football, it's like Legion of Boom got one, and all of a sudden he's legendary. Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor, blah blah blah.
Mac Jones wasn't winning us no Super Bowl, bro. It's not. It was no. It was not happening.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay. No.
Okay.
He wasn't winning this one if we took him at 3. Not if we took him at 11. Not if we took that nigga. It was
25.
No, bro. No.
Okay. Hey, I'm a second. I'm not asking questions. I'm asking questions. That's all I'm doing.
Anywho, Mr. I agree, but anywho, let's move along to another topic we had because they just seem to make it onto the show every week. Buffalo Bo, what's going on? Dennis said a couple weeks ago, man, y'all got to cut them some slack, man. That's just one little game. They gonna do the boot. Bruh, what in the world is going on, bro? I can't with y'all, bro. Talk to me.
Listen, man, when it comes to the Bills, they are literally like their own worst enemy. Like that's really what it is, to be honest with you. But I don't know. They got a lot of. I'm not panicking yet, but they got a lot to work on the defensive side. That's where it seems to be the struggles at the most. So that's something they got to. So that's what I'm concerned about. I'm definitely concerned about the defense.
Ain't you been telling me the defense been top ranked all season? Ain't that been the whole? Man, we go.
If we get specific, it's the run defense that's most concerning. Because if you look at the teams they played, they have only played 2 teams this season with a dominant run offense. That's the Colts and the Titans. If you look at the Colts game, you know what just happened. Jonathan Taylor just had 5 touchdowns. If you look at the Titans game, Derrick Henry ran a mud hole up their ass. That's their weakest point, is they run defense. It's not necessarily the pass defense, but the run defense is something they got to work on, and fast.
So now, Bo, you told me you wasn't going to worry till they played the Patriots in a couple weeks. Yeah. Are you now worried at all?
I just told you what my concern is, Dev. I'm a little worried about that defense. If they don't get that defensive situation figured out, it's definitely going to go this way. So, my little worried, yeah, they need to get that fixed now.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna help you out. Like I said, in the group chat on Sunday, these niggas suck, brother. I'm telling you right now.
So disrespectfully
these niggas suck. 15 points, bro. 15. You the number 1 seed. You a top contender. And what was the final score? 41. I don't even know, like, hey, the run defense, hey, bro, I get it. We could put 8 in the box. 41-15.
Bro, like, it was horrible, bro. Y'all wasn't running for nothing. Y'all wasn't throwing for nothing. Y'all wasn't doing nothing.
I was at the Jaguar 49er game, and that game was better than the Titans Jaguar, the Bills Colts game. I'll let y'all know right now.
As you get worried, bro, about y'all run off, like the running game at all? Do the running game bother you?
See,
That's been
that's
bothering me since week 1. That has been their weakest offensive point. Zach Moss and Devin Singletary is not no running back tandem, bro. That is terrible.
So they can't stop the run and they can't run.
They can't get.
They
Running seems to be a problem in Buffalo.
all right. Hey, let me jump in real quick.
do shit.
So, the first episode I did with you, Dev,
Okay.
we was in the summer. We gave an outlook on, when they drafted and everything. I remember I told you, Kerwin, you commented on this too. I told y'all, I don't know about that Buffalo Bills draft. They drafted D lineman after D lineman after D. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He rolling your eyes. Yeah, I know you remember. That's for pass rushing. You need some big boys just to stop the run. They didn't do that, and you need help on the offense. And we seeing that now with the run. So that's their problem. Like you said, they can't stop the run and they can't run the ball themselves. And you need to be able to run the ball to control the clock to keep the other team's offense off the field. That's all it is. So, hey, they better get together because they went from the 1 seed to the panic button real quick. So
They're all the way at 7 right now.
And I like to say this, bro. Not only is they run game, Diggs, bro, he didn't play that good this week. He did cool the week before, but bro, he's been pretty inconsistent all year. We've been talking about the Chiefs receiving core. With Sanders, he'd only had a couple of games early. Like, is they receiving core even that good, bro? Where are they really that deep at? They have a really good quarterback. They got a good number one. A good number one, top 3-4 player at his position, but he's not been performing like it. Where are the Bills when you really break down the team? Now you're telling me the run defense not that good. Where are the oh my God, dominant parts? Where they at?
I would put them not overall talent wise above the Chiefs, but I think you put Stephon Diggs and Dawson Knox, who's like a cool enough tight end. Like tight ends are like a position where you kind of like fill some people in. If you get Stephon Diggs, Emmanuel Sanders is a cool number 2, and then Cole Beasley, who had an All-Pro vote somehow, some way for slot receiver, and then Dawson Knox. That's damn near better than like Tyreek, Travis, and whoever the Chiefs run out there.
Sorry, no, it's not. No way in the fuck. There's no. First of all,
damn near.
No, it's not. Sorry, Tyreek and Diggs is like almost even. Travis Kelce is here. Knox is like way down here, and then Sanders and Hardman they close. So the Kelce Knox break off make that way not even fair. And Diggs ain't even been playing like he owned Tyreek level this year. I know.
I think though. I think though, like with the Bills, when you was looking at them, beginning of the year, you would have thought it was a cool little roster. You know what I'm saying? With Beasley, who was cool. I think they just signed Emmanuel Sanders this year. Mm-hmm. Already had Diggs, and we know what Josh Allen could do. You know what I mean? I think to Kerwin's point, instead of the Chiefs, because we know that their offense could light things up, like at this point, I would have never thought, like the Ravens would have been up there higher than them, considering how they started the year. You feel me? Like they done lost everybody on their offense, running backs at least. But then you look at the Bills, and I would have called them out and said they would have been a top seed, in the AFC with who they going up against. You feel me? We would have said Kansas City for sure, not knowing that they was going to have a start that they did. But Bills was always going to be in that conversation. I think to Kerwin's point, if we want to talk about like that comparison to where they are and look at who doing better, I would say like with the Ravens, you know what I mean? Because they still over there and winning games, feel me? Or still top in the AFC, you feel me?
So then the question must be asked, bro, was we just too high on the Bills from Jump Street? Because most people, bro, not even just here, but on ESPN, on all these sports shows, for the most part, was saying, like you said, if they wasn't picking the Chiefs, most of them was picking the Bills. Like that was what the that was kind of the tone of the offseason. Like I had Josh Allen for MVP. Like they were supposed to just take off. All of this was supposed to happen. Like maybe they got anointed too quick. I don't know, bro, because this is a lot of up and down, bro. And it's not even like these is great teams that they.
I think it was.
You think?
I think it was. I think you're right. We got too excited on them too early, like without like really seeing, what they can do. We see them, get to the offs. We see them perform a little bit, and we take that and run with it. But that don't always translate to the next season. I mean, you look at the Niners. You know what I'm saying? You see them go to the bowl, and
it's like the Browns a year ago or something like that with the dream team with Nambi and everybody else. It's like the Eagles, like the Nambi and everybody else, the Browns when they got Odell first. It's like it sounds really good, but you never really know. With the Bills, it sounded really good, and it was like, oh, this could be the hot team, right? Like Josh Allen, like the Josh Allen MVP pick, not a hot take at all. That's everybody thought, okay, it just made sense. He was the hot next up and coming guy, came off a 70% completion percentage. All of a sudden, now he's coming up. You got Stephon, you got Emmanuel, you got Cole, you got Dawson, you got a cool enough running game. You would think so. You got the defense doing what they doing. It was a cool pick. Again, the AFC East was supposed to be the Bills for the next 5-10 years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they came back to earth. Mac brought the Patriots up to like just enough where it's like, oh, I can win some games where
contender.
So it's a tough little matchup, bro. The NFL is about winning games, man. Like then I said a couple weeks ago, the NFL is about winning games.
So all right, okay.
Hey, I was gonna say too, because I was looking, I'm like, a question popped in my head. I want to ask y'all this: how much of this blame, do we give the quarterback, Josh Allen? Because when they get the wins, quarterbacks get all the love. How much of this do we give Josh Allen? Because I'm looking, and so far through 10 games, he's thrown 8 picks so far, and I still can't get that ugly game against Jacksonville when they lost 9-6 out my head. So like, how much of this is Josh Allen's fault? You go out and get Emmanuel Sanders for him. I mean, you don't help him out in the run game much, but you go get him a number 1 target and Stephon Diggs. You got Emmanuel Sanders. So how much of this is Josh Allen's fault?
I think the majority of it is, man. Like at the end of the day, you see quarterbacks and they show up when they got weapons, and some of them show up when they got nothing. You know what I'm saying? To where you the most important player on the field, you got to produce. And throwing interceptions, to your point, that's unacceptable. You can't have, how many you say, 8 of them?
He got 8, but he got 5 over their last 3 losses.
There you go. So, I mean, that's the same thing with my quarterback. He had about 8 of them right now. Like, you got to put the majority of the responsibility on the quarterback when it's something like that. It ain't always you playing against awesome defenses. You feel me? You making a mistake somewhere. And to Kale's point, when you hot, But when you not and your team suffering because of it, you got to take that blame.
And
Buffalo Bo. I gotta hear it. What Buffalo Bo think?
I don't think majority of the blame goes on Josh Allen, but I would be lying if I said that he shouldn't take some of the blame. If you watch the last couple of games, but last week, there's also a lot of drops with his receivers. So you ain't gonna count them either, Dennis, in watching the game?
Hold on, bro. But hold on, bro. We saying Josh Allen the tier 1 quarterback. If he's a tier 1 quarterback, we ain't give Mahomes that when Tyreek was dropping shit. He was down there handing niggas the picks. What we were saying, it was Mahomes' fault. If you're gonna be tier 1, you got to be judged as a tier 1. If he tier 2, then I could say it's on the receiver. But if he tier 1, he got to get some more money. But continue your point.
Okay, I would say, but like I said, it's not. I wouldn't say a majority of it is his fault, because when your team give up 41 points, that's not on your quarterback. That's on your defense. I'm wrong or right.
Two of them.
You
two of
score
them picks
15 though.
led to
When
two
you
of them
score
touchdowns.
15 though.
You threw
Exactly.
it at the 30 something, and all he had to do was run a couple more yards. I mean, you setting your defense up pretty bad, my friend. If we
When you
already
score
had run
15,
defense,
that
you're gonna
might
get
be
it the
one.
ball with 30 yards to run. I don't know.
And when you put enough, you don't even score a touchdown against the Jags, bro. That's detrimental.
I mean, your defense did it on time. They did
6 points, nigga. 6 points, bro.
I don't know. And they only put a 15 today.
Come on.
I mean, you feel me? What are we talking about here, bro? I don't know, Buffalo Bo.
It just gotta own up to it. You know what I'm saying? Even if my receivers dropping the ball, you throwing a pick, like that's icing on the cake. Like, you feel me? Like, you might as well give them extra points when you throwing a pick. Me dropping that pass, I get another down. If it ain't third or fourth, you feel me? You throw that pick, whole turnover. Other team got the ball.
And bro, what you can see about Josh, like compared to some of the other like top tier quarterbacks, when they get down, bro, you can see him kind of like get flushed. Like, I was watching this game against the Colts, like, bro, he was forcing shit. He was doing stuff that didn't even look like he was in his right mind. Like, third quarterbacks, when you on that level, even if you don't come back, bro, it's like a certain way you gotta kick. He just be like, oh shit, fuck it, let me just, oh shit, like, he just started doing some cat ass shit. Like, and if you supposed to be in that echelon of top quarterbacks, it's just certain ways you can't do, bro. Like, even when you get smoked, and he just kept making it worse, bro. And if it wasn't for him, I don't even know if I would have lost the fantasy. He just kept giving Jonathan Taylor the ball, bro. It was just like, here, run another one. Here, do something else. Like, they couldn't really get it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Now, I'm not saying it's all his fault, but as far as the defense go, bro, if you giving them the ball in the 30, 35, it's hard for a team not to score on that, bro. But while we talking about the Bills, boy, and I'm gonna come to you first. I need quick before we get into the tiers, since we're more than halfway through the season. I need Super Bowl predictions since we're talking about the Bills. Bo, do you still want to go on record more than midway through the season with them as your Super Bowl pick?
Yes.
Now listen, are you picking because you believe it, or are you just being a stubborn nigga?
No, I'm picking it because I believe it. Many teams have come out.
Hold on, you're ready.
Adjustments. This is the Bills shit in the bad period. They can come out and make adjustments. It's still a lot of football left to play, bro.
So Bills versus who?
Hey,
You know, the NFC opponent is who, because I don't know. It's been kind of up and down. So if I had to say right now, we can come back to this, but Bills, Rams.
Bills versus Rams. Let's keep it.
I say this, bro. If the
What'd you say, bro? Dennis?
I was saying, if this come out the way that he's saying it, bro, like, to where the Buffalo Bills end up showing out and actually being that Super Bowl contender, not even winning it, but feel me, making it that far, you gotta give both his props for being consistent all the way to the end of it. From what he's, you know what I'm talking about?
Wait. But if he picked him to win, I need him to win. Nah, but I feel, you know, he ain't waving.
Give my nigga the participation trophy, okay? We can keep it growing, all right? My nigga called it out, okay? They getting at least to the bowl, okay? My nigga Rudy said they getting to at least to the bowl.
Nah, I feel it. But you picked him to
He
win.
said, you saying they're gonna take the W?
I don't know if they're going to take the W, but I got them going to the ball.
No, brother. This ain't how we do it on Dead Spot. You got Bills and Rams.
I gave him a tap out.
I told you, first of all, I was even looking. I don't even know if I want the Rams even in there. It's still a lot of football. But if I had to take the Bills against the Rams, yeah, I would go against the Bills. I would go with the Bills. Excuse me.
Malcolm Bowe, I was finna get on you, but okay, here we go. Bills. D-Light, what you got?
I like I know I had the Cardinals as the best team last week, but I like the Packers as the Super Bowl favorite on my side out of the NFC. I like them. And then as for who they competing against, I'm gonna go with Kansas City just because I know what they're capable of.
So D-Light, a couple weeks ago when you first came on, you like, the Chiefs ain't, we know they ain't what they is. I'm like, man, y'all tripping. The Chiefs can still get to the bowl. You like, I don't know about all that. That shit over with. I'm like, bro, y'all, they can get to the bowl. Can we get it? Bill was right. Kurt admitted Bill was right. Talk to me, D-Light. Talk to me, D-Light. Huh?
That's where it's at
That's where it's at
right now. Yeah, Kansas City. That's my AFC favorite at this.
So who you got winning?
Packers.
Kid, who you got?
Oh man, AFC wise, I still think Baltimore could still do it. Lamar Jackson is just, I feel like he could do it. He'll figure it out. As like how teams are playing him now, how some of the top teams, how the tougher defenses are playing him. So I feel like he'll figure it out. What'll kill him is his OC, his offensive play calling. I think that's what's going to kill him. But NFC is tough. I had the Packers, as the best team last week, but like I said last week too, I wouldn't bet on that defense. And this past week, what happened? The defense gave it up. Gave it up like a little thought. You feel me? But NFC, I got Tampa Bay. I feel like, a Tampa Bay Baltimore Super Bowl. I think that'd be lit. I feel like the whole Florida would be lit. You got Lamar from Florida. You feel me? Marquise Brown from Florida. They cool with Antonio Brown. I just feel like that'd be lit, just for the whole state of Florida in general.
So who you got winning?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay going back to back, Kev said.
Yep.
Kerr, bring us home.
You look at it, and it's hard to argue what Kel was saying, right? I've been knocking the Titans for a minute. They went out and showed me what happened this past week. Later duck. Ravens was cool, but now they got a whole bunch of excuses. Patriots been looking like Rudy said, that's why we led off the show with the whole Mac Jones shit, because that man's been balling. Somehow, some way, Pat Mahomes has been struggling the whole year, right? The whole season. This man has been kryptonite. But here he finds the Chiefs at 7-4. I'm not saying nothing, I'm just saying facts, okay? The Bengals are 6-4 with 10 more yards than we did for the game. The Chargers and Buffalo Bills rounding out the 6 and 7 seed. It's tough, man. The AFC is like the Western Conference in the NBA, and the fact that it's wide open. It's a battle, man. It's a battle for the top seed. It's a battle for the top 7 seed, bro. It's tough. It's gonna be the real ones finna battle it out, mano y mano, and finna see what's going on at the top.
If you hurry up and say what the hell you got to say, bro, because I don't know what the hell you talking about, bro. And now you rambling, because now you lying and hella shit. Tell me who you got going to the Super Bowl, bro. No, you didn't just come around and say that.
I'm trying to build it up. Okay,
No.
I'm trying to build it up.
No.
When you look at it, all right, when you look at it from the AFC, it's hard not to say the Chiefs. I'm rocking with the Chiefs just because of the defensive improvements that they've seen with Sorensen, with the offensive improvements you've seen with the running game. They finally realized they could run the ball for the past, I think it's been 5 or 6 weeks. They've averaged about 5 or 6 yards, or 4 or 5 yards per carry. All of a sudden, they said, let's hand the ball off and see what happens. Now they're running the ball to balance it out with Patrick Mahomes. And then from the NFC standpoint, it's whether it be my point of the Dallas Cowboys being the hottest team and they fell flat on their face, or the Cardinals, who were very clear and won the game last week. I think that's gonna be a tough game. So in terms of Super Bowl predictions, I got the Chiefs and the Cowboys. I got the Chiefs winning it.
Chiefs winning it.
I got the Chiefs winning it. It's unfortunate, but I got the Chiefs winning it.
Well, I'm just glad you and Dennis came around to y'all since I tried to tell y'all, bro, telling y'all the whole season. But listen, before we get into my predictions for the thing, we're going to go on and move into the tiers so I can go on and get my tiers off, and I'm going to come back and let you know why I said what I said in my tiers. Going to let you know why I picked my Super Bowl prediction. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to move right into it. Thank y'all for your picks. It's written down. We got it bookmarked. Can't nobody say they didn't say what they had said. So just to recap, Bo, you got your Bills. D-Light, you got the Packers. Kill, you got the Bucks. Kerr, you got the Chiefs. That's pretty good right now. Everybody got somebody different, so we all looking good right now. But we're going to move right along into the tier, and it will be – oh, you got a question?
I'm switching my pick from the Cowboys. They finna beat the Rams in the Super Bowl. But they beat them, though.
All right, so no more Cowboys.
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay. So you got the Chiefs, but we still got different picks. All right. Most teams picked, though. Okay, Packers. Okay, we got it. It's on wax. But let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. If we're doing the tier this week, we had to add a new tier. I told you I was adding it last week, but it's not the race for first place. It's just the first pick. The Lions, ladies and gentlemen, are getting the first pick. Houston found a way to get another win. There's no way in hell the Lions are getting 2 wins. They are now, ladies and gentlemen, your number 1 pick in the NFL draft. If you're a Detroit Lions fan, start picking who you're going to get. Start figuring it out because this is y'all shit. Moving right on, we got the trash tier. The Jets. Horrible. Houston, they got a win. I wasn't too impressed. Shit happens. They beat the Titans. We all knew the Titans was going to fall at some point without Derrick Henry. They had been doing good. They had been coming together, rallying the troops. At some point, that shit was going to fall off. This is just the first fall of a long drop-off for them boys. But moving right along, we also have the Jags. Trouble for them. You know what it is. That is the last team. One team got moved down. One team got moved up. Let's keep it going. Okay, but not a playoff team. Sorry I had to do it to you. But the Raiders had to come down off the playoff contention. Them boys and dropped to 11th in the standings. Them boys, like I said, got some losses coming up. I don't see them competing for the offs. I feel like they, you know what I'm saying? The Chiefs losing was really what they needed. That did not happen. I think that it's over with. The Saints, like I said last week, Bear said what he said. They came out and proved him right. Them boys his ass. The Eagles about 1 win away from getting moved up. They trending, but they not quite there yet. So I didn't want to do it, but I'm just letting you know they looking good. Jalen Hurts getting these wins out of somewhere. I don't know where they're coming from, but he's doing what he needs to do. Miami, they came up. I'm a little hesitant on it, but I brought them up. But don't worry, if they start looking manny, I could drop their ass back down. I'm not married to that pick. We got the Giants still. We got Washington. Now, Washington is a team that could possibly be on the uprise. They done got 2 good wins back to back. I tried to tell y'all last week, rock with your boy. That helped me get my win. Wait a minute. Pause the tier.
Did you realize that you were a champion?
I won the pick last week. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I forgot all about that. That was supposed to be at the beginning. Since I didn't have no co-winner, I didn't have to introduce nobody as the champ because it was just your boy. Holla at your boy. And do that cool sound effect shit you do. You hear me? All right, come back to the tiers. Bring it back. Like I was saying, Washington, they on here as okay, but not playoffs yet. But I got a team that if they keep going the way they're going, they will be switched. I got an arrow to them. We will get back to them when we get the playoff contenders. Broncos, you still ass. Chicago, hope Justin Fields all right. I don't know what's all going on with bruh. All we can do is hope that he good, though. Seattle, y'all really ass. And I'm glad that y'all ass because we've been dealing with y'all for years. And just because y'all ass. Who else we got on here? And then we got Atlanta. We know what Atlanta did. They went on TV and embarrassed themselves back-to-back weeks, 67-3 over 2 week span. It makes no sense, but they went out there and did that. Moving right along, playoff contender. Them Niners. We tied for that. Wait, right now I think we tied for 6. We up in the mix. We get a win. They take a loss. We right in there like we need to be. We got real action at 6. I don't think we got no action to get in 5th or the division right now. But that 6th or 7th seed is wide open, and I think we were sitting right there. The Colts, they done got some big wins. They had to come up. They only a half game out the playoffs right now. They sitting in 8th. Hey, the way they looking, they could be on their way. The Panthers, I left the Panthers right here, but if they continue to play up and down the way they do, I got the arrow drawn. The Panthers and the Washington football team could be switched. I tell you, I still fully don't believe in the Panthers. I rocked with them that 1 week because Cam was coming home, but like I told you on another, this shit was coming to an end. Now I'm saying I didn't want to just switch them because they beat them, but I do feel like it's trending that way. Keeping it moving. The Chargers right now, they in the playoffs. They got an okay win. They almost blew it, but like Dennis said, we ain't judging cool points. We just count wins and losses. So they found a way to pull it off. So they stay where they at. The Bengals right now in 6th. They looking real good. They also had a good win this week. I think they trending in the right direction. It really looked like they got a good shot at making it. I almost looked at putting them up a tier, but left them where they was at. Pittsburgh took a tough loss to the Chargers, but they still right where they need to be. The Pats, hey man, right now they leading the division. I wanted to kind of mess with Buffalo Bo and put them as playoff favorites, but I didn't want to have Brush stressing and shit. So I left them in the contender, and we gonna keep it rolling. The Vikes and the Cleveland. The Vikes, boy, y'all got something coming for that ass this weekend. If y'all wouldn't have did what y'all did this week, boy, I damn would have dropped y'all ass. But y'all got a good win against A-Rod. But if y'all lost A-Rod and would have came to get this ass when we about to get y'all, your ass would have been dropped. But you saved it on some last second shit. Cleveland, Dennis, I told you last week, they was almost finna get dropped, but they beat the weak ass Lions. But that arrow is still trending down. I'm not fooled. Moving right along, playoff favorites, we have the Buffalo Bills. I just can't keep saying, oh, well, bro, it's going to be this and that. They going to be the Super Bowl. They doing this. And it's like, bro, if you can't run the ball, if you can't stop the run, and in your pass game ain't even looking that great right now. They had one receiver over 30 yards on Sunday, and that was their tight end, Knox. So that's not a great recipe. Nothing they doing really now looking good. I don't really feel as confident as I did, but I do feel like they still got enough to overtake the Pats and win their division. But if we just saying who the best teams right now, I can't keep saying that they one of the best teams and just ignoring what I'm seeing on the field. The Titans, like I said, I think that they're going to come down, but they got a 2-game lead over the Colts. I don't see the Colts catching them, even though the Colts is doing good. Because the Titans' schedule is kind of iffy. They got a couple easy games in there. They should still be able to win the division, even though the Colts is coming on high. Moving right up, Super Bowl contenders, we got the Packers. The Packers, hey, man, they doing all right. A-Rod them, they blew a late game. He scored too early. Sometimes when you just good, you just do shit and it happened too quick. They probably should have took a little bit more time off than they did, but when you that great, sometimes it come back to bite you on the ass, bit them in the ass, took a bad loss. Ravens, Lamar is really the only reason they here. They starting to really show signs of why them injuries could come back to bite them. At first it was looking like, oh, forget the injuries, it didn't matter. Now, like over this last month or so, we starting to see like, okay, the injuries they are mattering a little bit. Like Lamar is great, but okay, it's stuff to kind of be worried about. So it's like I can't just say I'm just for sure on them no more, but I still think they're one of the top 3 teams out in the AFC. Dallas, oh boy. I got a personal gripe with Dallas right now because I was in a tight fantasy matchup for a playoff spot, and Dak went out there and dropped 2.64. 2.64 for me. That was horrible. They took a horrible loss. I don't care about Amari being out. I don't care about none of that. That was a bad loss. But like they still, once at full strength, they still one of the more talented offenses. I still think that they got a shot at the Super Bowl, but I'm not as sure as I was. So they had to come down off top contender. Whoever caught them moving down last week, got to go back and check the records. You were spot on. Their ass was too high. Matter of fact, all right, we'll come back to that. Let's see. And then the last team on that line, we got the Rams. The Rams, the last Super Bowl contenders. Personally, to me, there is no team more talented than the Rams from head to toe. If we just look at it from paper, every position, and we go through it. But I don't know. I'm starting to see a little bit. It's making me a little bit worried about Matthew Stafford. I don't know. Like when you be stuck in a poverty-stricken situation like the Lions for so long, sometimes that shit kind of gets stuck with you. I don't know. And sometimes when shit get tough, he starts to get nervous. He starts to look nervous. He starts to look like he's playing for the Lions and he be forgetting it'd be big games. He's not used to playing on ESPN. I get it. He's not used to having national TV game. He's not even used to being talked about this late in the season. So I understand the nerves and all of that. But you got to get over that shit, big dog. Like, we was on here saying, bro, you're one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league. You went up here with Mahomes as far as you could do, no looking. We need more. So it's like, I don't know. It's making me a little nervous that these is his first big games, his first meaningful game almost of his whole career just this season. Moving right along, we got top contenders. We got the Bucks. Outside of the Rams, I do feel like the top to head to toe, they're one of the best. I mean, the best team. Tom Brady at his age, he's still playing MVP level football, which is crazy. I don't know how he doing it. They probably have maybe the best receiving core in football right now. AB that came back. Well, when he out there, it looked like they can't be stopped. I think they said last night they was 5-0 with him, and he played last night, so 6-0 with him now. So when AB played, when Evans and Godwin is out there, it's cookies. Fournette coming back alive. Ronald Jones scored a touchdown last night. Even though it was against the Giants, it was just something to kind of get him running and churning. So it's like now you got your two backs, you got your three receivers, you got Gronk looked good last night. He was all over the field. I think he had like a 35-yard catch over the middle, running wide open. I don't know how he even still running, getting open. So they just got weapons. They got the defense. They got what you need. They still need some DBs, but everything else is so good. I feel like they could maybe overcome that. And I wish I would have waited to do the Super Bowl picks after the tier because I had to move them Chiefs all the way up to top contender. And I didn't think none of y'all was going to pick them to go to the Super Bowl because I'm telling you, I thought this was going to be something good because the Chiefs, they back. I'm sorry. It had to come against y'all, but that's all I needed to see. I've been asking for a Chiefs blowout for about 6 weeks, Kerr. We finally got what we asked for. That's all I needed to see. I wasn't really too concerned. I just needed to see them whoop somebody's ass, and I was going to give them their spot back. This has been their spot all year, in my estimation. I just been waiting. They just was catting. They back. I think they on a 3-4 game winning streak. Like I said, I only got them losing one more game the rest of the season. I don't think that this is going to be too much. I really had, man, bro, I almost threw their ass the top team. I'm like, man, I ain't going to lie. But then I said, no. I said, let me pause. We're going to leave them with the best team in the AFC. Kerr, I don't know how you saying y'all the goddamn Western Conference when the team could just play shit all season and they could just come week 11 and say, never mind, we played, we back the best team, and it's just they is. You just admitted it. I don't know how y'all the best conference when shit like that happens. But I don't know. You let me know whenever you feel like you're going to talk about the tier, but that's a good question I need you to answer. How is that possible? Moving right along. Best team in the league is the Cards. They stay on top in a division game with Russell Wilson. He had all his weapons. They was looking like they was good to go, and they still got it done with the backups. I really don't see. I'm really impressed with what they're doing. They 2-1 without Kyler and D-Hop. Once they come back, I don't see. I mean, I see them just keep rolling. Like, I don't know. Somebody got to come knock them off for me to take their spot. They doing their thing. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the tiers. What do we think?
Go ahead, kid.
Oh, okay. Cleveland got to go down. I'm sorry. Cleveland is not what people think it is. Cleveland got to go down though. That's it though. But that was some good shit though this week. Them the tears though with everything. I mean, just for everything. The Cards did get that win, so the Cards unfortunately is the top team. And the Niners moving up, that make me a little more happy, of course. But Cleveland got to go down though. That's probably the one thing I say. Go down from where are they at? Playoff contenders to okay to the. So I mean, they still got a shot. Like the Raiders still got a shot, but it's just okay.
Yeah, I missed that one. I ain't even know we had Cleveland at okay. I thought they were, I mean, at playoff contenders, I thought they was at okay. So I agree with that one for sure. There was some other things that I had on there as well. I think we had Carolina as a playoff contender, right? So I think I would move them down to okay as well. After they, I mean, we was riding the Cam highlight train for a minute, but I'm back to not being impressed. And then the other team that I got something to say about was the Rams.
What you got to say about
You
that?
had them as I think you had them as a bowl contender, right? I'll probably move them down one as well. I think this go back to what Kerwin, the point that he was making earlier. It looked good on paper. It looked good on paper, right? With the team that they got on both sides, offense and defense. But I gotta see it to believe it. So until I see it, I ain't believing it just yet. Like I don't know how Odell meshed with that. I don't know how Von Miller meshed with that. So let me see how they do first. They was running hot at the beginning, but I need a couple more W's. So I'll probably put them in as just playoffs. I don't know if I want them as a bowl contender just yet. And then the only other thing was the Dallas one. I just wanted to I know we was about to pause and go back on that one. I had said that earlier last week though. We was talking about them top teams. I had the Cardinals up there and you asked me to make a switch and Dallas was one of them ones that I was pulling out of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that W on the tiers at least.
So, yeah. I knew it was somebody talk your shit, D. Like it was you for sure. Said boo they had, and they came on there. You right for sure. So wait, and you also said, yep, you called the Cowboys, and then the Rams. Like I said, bro, they had been a little inconsistent. So I'm not totally against the Rams dropping the playoff favorite. What y'all think? Kale, Curry, y'all got anything? Rudy, anybody got anything on the Rams dropping? Was that your last one, D-Lock? Okay. Anybody got something on that Rams one?
I think it's the problem with the Rams that it's kind of like the Browns and the Eagles that it sound real good. You know, it's like it sounds almost too good to be true. You got Nambi, you got this blah blah on the Eagles, and then you get to go to the Rams. Oh, you got Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, blah 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 blah. Like at the end of the day, there's a reason they got traded in the first place. Okay, yeah, cool. Von Miller got pancaked by Juszczyk and George Kittle on a combo.
Bro, don't do that, bro. See, you always want to do the weird shit, bro. I never understand the weird shit, bro. Like you be saying shit, and then you just throw out some bullshit, bro. Like it just can't even help it. No, bro.
Hey, play to play. Hey, Angie, Kittle play to play right now.
Brad, bro, push him to the side, and he already ran.
No, Angie, play to play right now. I need that shit on Dev Spot Podcast.
Bro, y'all.
I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just saying that Kittle and Juszczyk both put his ass in the ground. That's what I'm saying. Okay. And like you look at it, okay, like the Rams, they would look a real human. You know, it ain't no Avengers type shit. You know, it ain't no Superman, nothing like that. It's like, okay, like this is like a regular ass football team with some old ass niggas, not some has-beens, but some, hey, bro, like what is we doing right now? With Stafford, who's a cool QB, but other than that, it's like, okay, like it's striking fear in somebody, but at the same time, like, you know, we going out there and lining them up X's and O's, which is tough for them as a team. You know, and I think that from the tiers perspective, you know, I think it's true, bro. Like, you know, when I was real high on the Cowboys last week, Dak proved me he proved me right and proved me wrong at the same time. I'm anti-Dak, but I'm pro-Cowboys. It was like one of those things where I'm like, oh shit, the Cowboys is real nice, but Dak is not at all. Dak came out, proved me right on that point, but at the same time, he proved me wrong on the Cowboys point. So it was if I would have parlayed it in a cool little way, I could have made some money, but I didn't. So we over here chilling, and I'm over here struggling. So it is what it is. But you know, bro, they chilling, man. Like on the NFC side, bro, it's tough to say we got the tiers wrong on the Cowboys or the Bucs side. I think the Bucs or the Cowboys is the clear like not best NFC team. I think it's like definitely the Bucs. Maybe the Rams. You know, maybe it's tough to say the Rams though. You know, and the AFC wide open, man. It's a tough little scramble on the other side, bro. It's I don't know, man.
Sure, bro. All I asked you was did the Rams go there? They your favorites. Yes or no? That's all I
had a whole, but I had a whole but we had a lot to cover. We had a lot to cover. You know, I had a lot to cover on that. You know?
And you covered it all.
I'm trying to get do a little bit of time. You know, I gotta make sure that you know, we all covering the bases. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, I'm equal. This is Death Spot Podcast, right? We ain't playing no favorites. This ain't the Clippers and the Lakers only. You know what I mean? We paying attention to the Suns. Okay, we're going football wise. We paying the small markets. You know, we finna hit them all. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to make sure we getting them all.
So the Rams.
Hey, the Rams is trash, bro. Hey,
so you say all that to say
it's over with. It's over with. It's the first year heat.
There we go. Okay.
All right. Curse ain't dropping. Kel, come on.
God, they good. You can leave it where they at. You can leave it. It's still early, you know, with Vaughn and Odell and all of them. But once they start to mesh and start to play well with each other, then everything will be fine. But I think they'll be all right where they at.
All right. And then Bo, what you think? The tiers overall and that Rams up-down take?
I think the Rams, you leave them where they at. Like Kel said, it's a lot of football to play left. They still got some formidable opponents. They got Green Bay. They got Arizona. They had Seattle. No. They got Minnesota. They got Baltimore. Then they got us again. So they still got a lot of hard football games to play. So I think they should stay where they at. When it comes to the tiers, I agree with Kel. I will move the Browns down. You said last week, Dev, that they was trending with an arrow pointing down. That arrow went down a little bit more this week, dog. I'm just saying they are moving downwards in a spiral, and over these next 3 weeks, they might move 2 spots. I'm just gonna say that.
Niggas won
and
still got booed. Hey, won but still got booed, bro. You barely went against the Detroit and you get booed off your home field against the Detroit Lions, bro. Like that's terrible.
Well, listen, bro. Y'all convinced me. I'ma just go on and do this with my little eraser. Hit that one time. Move their ass right on down. Ain't even no problem. We ain't even got to keep playing with their ass. Go on right down where they belong. Anything else you got, Bo?
No, other than that, brother, the tiers are spot on. I like the direction that the Washington football team is going, but I think it's still a little early to move them up in the playoff contender. So, yeah, everything else was good.
And that's the only reason why I didn't put the Panthers and the Washington separate, because the Panthers still do have one more win. They 5-6, Washington 4-6, but they really is going this way, bro. Like
They're only one game out behind the Eagles. You could take second.
Mm-hmm. And they only one game out the off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, they in the right cool spot. But other than that, you ain't had nothing.
How it is to be up in the NFC East, man.
Niggas just suck. That's what it is.
The NFC East, yeah, that shit is, yeah. Them and AFC South is them for sure, the 2 bottom tiers for sure. Bottom division, not even close. Well, now we got that out the way. Let's move into the picks. Oh, wait, no. I didn't give my Super Bowl prediction. I'm going with the Chiefs, big dog. And I'm going with the Chiefs to play. I really kind of did want to say it was going to be a rematch with the Bucs, but I don't think so. So I want to say if I had to pick a team right now, bro, I was going with the Rams, bro. Y'all came here and made hella good points against the Rams and this and that. And But damn, I don't really know about the Packers, and I don't know about the Bucks, and what about my non? What about? I don't get the looking. It's funny in the face, man.
That boy said that.
You
Hey,
ain't wrong. Bro. It's a lot of
Super
football
Bowl.
left. A lot of
In the
football.
Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl. Hey, Dennis, you heard him? In the Super
Oh
Bowl.
my God. That's
The
like
hell is so
we
funny?
on dead
Right.
spot.
I know who ain't gonna be saying them 11 plate ass Raiders. That's who ain't nobody. Them niggas.
You already said the Chiefs. That ain't the question.
We got the
That is
same
not
record.
the question.
Hey, the Raiders and the Niners got the same record. We ain't even talking about nothing.
I'm gonna go with the Rams still. Fuck it. Going with the Rams. And I'm going with the Chiefs to beat the Rams. I got the Chiefs. Only people on board with them boys all season been me and Big Nose up on FS1, my boy Nate Wright. We've been the only ones feeling it. We've been the only ones on board. Everybody else jumped ship. Didn't even take no life jacket, just jumped. Everybody was off the boat. Y'all, they was done. Oh, they was this and that. I've been telling, hey, bro. And bro, this was on camera. We was on the phone a couple weeks ago, bro. And you said it so manly. I'm like, damn. I said, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, but the Chiefs can really get to the Super Bowl. Really? You think that? I'm like, yeah, bro, I think they. I don't know right now, bro. I just don't. All right, bro, but I just thought I'd let that be out there. But the Chiefs still looking like the best team because the AFC is ass. But let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Now moving into the picks, we got 3 games. Thanksgiving coming up. If ain't nobody told you yet, happy Thanksgiving. Let's get it going. First game, we got the Bears versus the Lions. I just want to say, if ain't nobody else gonna say it, I'm so tired of the Lions playing on Thanksgiving. I don't care what type of tradition that is, bro. Detroit did not invent Thanksgiving. Why are we doing this? Why is this what's going on, bro? Just let that be what it is. Moving along, Bo.
Hey, Dev, in the beginning, when you was talking about the tiers, you said that ain't no way in the hell that the Lions was going to get 2 wins.
Mm-mm.
But they going to get 1, and it's going to be on Thanksgiving Day against them Bears, baby. Y'all heard of Christmas miracles? This is a Thanksgiving miracle, man. I'm taking the Lions to get their first win in Motown, baby. Big turkey wings.
Bow bomb. Bow bomb.
I got it. Goff got a possibility to come back. Fields might play, he might not. It don't really matter though. But I'm going with them Lions, baby. Come on,
Ask
Detroit.
for a bow bomb, and ladies and gentlemen, we got a bow bomb. That's what
We need that explosion noise in the background on that bow bomb there.
And you heard
that
the
one.
people.
That's one of them.
Double bomb.
We keeping it goofy.
That bow bomb.
Okay, Dennis, we going with you next, bro. What you got, bro?
Let's get it. I like how you talking, Bo. I like how you talking. Last week they ain't pull it out for me, but I'm rocking with you, man. I think this one of the matchups that they can pull it out. This one of those opponents that I think that they can get it against. Rocking with Detroit. Let's get it.
Okay, we got Bo. We got D like Kerr.
I'm hot, bro. I really thought I was gonna come with some hot shit. Like, oh shit, this nigga taking the Lions. Bruh. The Bears is so ass. Even with or without Justin Fields, but even with him, they bad. Without him, they got Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
You can't believe in that, man.
Kerr, we finna get a clean sweep for the Lions?
Yeah, I think we are. I think we're rocking with the Lions.
What we doing? We finna get a clean sweep, Kel?
Oh man, bruh, I swear on everything I love, bruh. I picked Detroit to take it. I thought it was gonna be a hot take. I don't know what it was. Detroit at home.
Y'all was ready to drop some shit. Look at y'all.
I don't know what it was that everybody just decided to agree, but I got Detroit, especially when I heard Andy Dalton. Oh yeah. And Detroit was doing last week, but they didn't against the weak ass Browns. But then they go get it this week at home. It should be turned up.
Okay, bro. So I like that all y'all picked Detroit because I won last week and I'm trying to keep on winning. So I need y'all to keep doing silly shit like picking a team that's tanking. Bro, what is you niggas doing, bro? They're not trying to win games, bro. They not putting up no effort. They not doing nothing to really try to win. Every time they get close to winning, they say, wait a minute. What are we doing? Let's get back to doing bullshit. Bro, what is y'all doing, bro? Y'all just finna just, damn, Bears. Come on, man. Y'all gonna pick.
I don't believe that though, bro. I don't believe that. Them niggas in the office, they the only ones thinking like that, bro. On the field, they is not thinking that. Boys don't want to go home with a L on Thanksgiving. Come on now. Can they lose?
On
Can
Thanksgiving.
they lose? Of course. The team is ass, but is they gonna try to lose? Is they gonna not throw a touchdown and score, run in the end zone when they can?
On
It
Thanksgiving.
ain't happening, bro.
No, it ain't the players, but the coach is like, we gonna call it, but it's like, I don't know, bro. It could even be the players, bro. I'm still on the kicker, bro. Kick the ball and it went sideways, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, my nigga. They are all on board. Either you tank or you look for a new job next year. You want these checks to keep clearing, you gonna do what we tell you to do. And when we tell your ass to lose these games, you gonna lose these games. I don't see how y'all, but hey, like this is football, so we'll see. All the games must be played. This game will happen. Y'all will take this loss. We'll be back next week for y'all to do it again. Moving into the next game, who might on? Ain't nobody might on. Let's go with Care. Raiders versus Cowboys.
Hey man, I thought this was easy at first, but then I had to remember watching that Dallas game. They lost CD, Coop. We don't know his status, and Dev hit the group chat like, man, y'all might got action. You feel me? But I think Coop might somehow try to wiggle his way and come back and play. I don't know how, but I think he might do it. I think Dallas go take this one. I'm rocking with Dallas.
Pulling away.
And they need this. They need this win too after the way they lost this past week. So
they definitely do. And he said CD look like he gonna play. But what you got for me?
Man, like Kel said, Cowboys definitely need this win this week. Coop is not vaccinated, Kel, so he cannot play on Thursday. He has to be out 10 games. If it was on Sunday, he could play, but since it's on Thursday, he will not be in the building against his former team to beat y'all ass. But CD is on the fence. He ain't got no symptoms of concussion, so he could play, he could not. Zeke is dealing with an ankle injury. And the Cowboys have struggled against AFC West teams, man. They beat the Chargers by 3. They got dominated by the Broncos, and they lost to the Chiefs. And with all that being said, the Raiders are still gonna lose. I'm taking the Cowboys, man. Get the hell out of here. I told you y'all was going on a losing streak, and I meant it. I stand by it. Zeke gonna run a mud hole through y'all ass. Zach is pissed he lost to y'all last AFC opponent last week. He gonna come out and tear y'all ass up in Jerry's world and eat turkey all up and down that field, boy. And y'all gonna go home sad. Cowboys.
Boom. Bow bomb on your ass. D-Line.
You was dropping all them boat bombs, bro. I thought you were rocking with us, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm disappointed in my team, man. They've been looking terrible. My quarterback just solidified my question last week with his performances out there throwing picks. It's been freezing up in here on the East Coast, man. But you already know. Nigga rocking, man. You already know how I've been doing it, man. Ain't nothing changed with this squad, man. Ain't nothing changed, man. You feel me? But like I said, I'm disappointed. So if I'm gonna be realistic, maybe I pick the Cowboys and the Raiders pull it out. But I'm picking them boys. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was gonna say you gonna have a sad Thanksgiving, boy. You and your girl.
My boy's going through it.
Maybe I get lucky switching it up. We gonna see.
Hey, and D, like, bro, I was finna get on you too about the black bean. I'm gonna say, damn, bro, the Raiders had you so sad. You just took the shit off the front of the hat and just had the black John on. But glad I didn't get my jokes off because you switched you still rocking, but you ain't picking them niggas. You on your Kerwin shit today. Kerr, is you following suit or is you rocking?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? All right. So yeah, no, brother. In terms of this matchup right here this week, it's a holiday. Okay. And I'm gonna rock with the holiday cheer, and I'm gonna ride with the whole Oakland Los Oakland Raiders. Okay, I'm telling you right now, it's tough, man. Like Bo Bomb just said, the Cowboys have struggled with AFC West defenders, or AFC West teams, and I know I picked them to be the best team in the league, and I still think they might be, but I think that with Coop getting out, with CD if he's out or not, you see the way the Oakland Raiders match up. Excuse me, Las Vegas Raiders match up. The thing that I propelled the thing that made me propel the Cowboys to the best team in the league, I thought the defense was at least average, right? They did not play at least average last week, especially against the Chiefs. They let them run some holes through them. They had some holes. Trayvon Diggs is not who he says he was. I think that there's enough holes to the point where the Raiders can exploit them, especially if we run a little bit of two tight end sets. But it's up to the coaching staff, bro. That's the whole point of the whole Raiders. Is it's a lot of potential, but they never live up to it. So we finna see. I'm finna pick the upset right here, though. I'm finna rock with the Raiders, and I think we finna make this a little Happy Thanksgiving dinner for Vegas, Oakland, Block, LA, whoever else rocking with us.
Well, Kerr, I'll tell you, this make your take last week look pretty bad, bro. You said the Cowboys was the best team in football, and they about to go on a 2-game losing streak to a team that's struggling.
Boy,
Yeah,
boy.
I don't know. You're shooting yourself in the foot right now, but that's what you're doing. I feel it. I'm going with them Cowboys. As I said, them Raiders trending down. Not even much to say. I don't even want to pile on. Let's keep it rolling. Bills, Saints, Kerr.
Nigga, fuck. I texted the group chat, bro. The Bucking Bills are ass. I'm rocking with the Saints this week, bro. It doesn't even matter who they playing.
So the Kerr got with a fall off bow.
A lot of hate coming from over there in the Conan and Kerwin section. I'm going with
just say what he sees. Just say what he see. That's what he say.
Hey, it is what it. Hey, I'm going with the Bills.
Hey,
After that last week loss, this is my pick. After last week loss, I think they bounce back off this one, man. Ain't no Kamara and Mark Ingram did not practice today or yesterday either, so they are up in the air battling some injuries themselves, so they might not even play on Thursday. But even so, I'm taking Buffalo.
Chill.
I was gonna jump out on the limb, but the Kamara thing kind of messed me up last week. After finding that out, I thought they was gonna be able to do it, but they didn't. I'm taking Buffalo. I seen New Orleans. They suffered a couple injuries with their linemen, so I'm taking Buffalo.
All right, D-Line.
Yeah, bro, I agree. The Bills on this little thing where you feel me, WLWL. Took an L last week. I think this that W week, so I'm rocking with Bills as well.
Definitely got the Bills. Also, the Saints is going downhill, bro. Especially with no Kamara is cooked. That's something we got to get into sometime in these next few weeks. What is Michael Thomas' future looking like with the Saints? He ain't gonna play all this season. Will he be back? Will he not? We can get into that later on, though, in a couple episodes from now. But moving right along, now we got the Sunday. I mean, we to the Sunday games. Let's go with the Niners and the Vikings. Now I know this ain't a 10 a.m. game. This afternoon game, but I'll be writing them off my ESPN thing, and they favorite, so they was at the top. I forgot to put them down there with the 1 o'clock, but y'all know what's going on. They playing on Sunday. Kerr, your mic off. Your mic on. Talk to me.
rock with the Vikings. They showed me last week. D-Light was saying I was talking to D-Light about the offense. he agreed with me last week. Okay, we was on the same page about that whole thing.
Mhm.
Some bad boys over there, man. Thielen, Jefferson, Cook, some bad boys. I got the Vikings.
Kerr was definitely talking that Vikings offense shit last week. It paid off for you last week. We will see. D-Light, what you got?
Yeah, man, we was on the same page. So I'm rocking with you. Even though I picked the other team to win last week, we was talking that Vikings offense. And I mean, they was riding the street right now against some good opponents. So I don't see them falling against the Niners, even though y'all do got a history, you know, of knocking them teams off that look good at home. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Vikings, they gonna show why that offense is as strong as it is, and I think they're about to go on one. So I'm rocking with them.
Kale, talk to me.
Man, it's gonna be a real good game. You know, I know the Vikings got in the back of their mind, you know, that win from that playoff win we got from off of them a couple of years ago. And you know, that Vikings offense, I was in agreement with Kerr and D-Light. That Vikings offense is dangerous. You know, Jefferson, you know, I got him on my fantasy. He been saving me a lot, man. But this is gonna be tough. It's gonna be a good game, but I'm rocking with my boys, man, the Niners. I think, you know, like I said, the Bills got to do. I feel like our run game will keep that offense off the field for a lot of the game. Our weak point is the secondary, so it's gonna be tough, you know, containing that secondary. But you know, we got that bad boy Magabosa who's doing his thing, and I feel like they can block our D-line depth right now.
Okay. Rudy Ball.
There are 3 teams in the NFC that are 500 right now. It's the 49ers, it's the Saints, and it's the Vikings.
Yes, that's
the
true.
Niners is coming out on top of this, man. I already got the Saints losing, and I got the Vikings losing, man. It's not going to happen. Like how y'all just said, Jefferson and Thielen, that's definitely the best wide receiver duo in the entire league. No question. But they ain't going to be able to withstand them Niner boys, man. They ain't going to be able to get the ball. Like how Kel said. He coming for that ass, boy. You forgot that Shanahan loved Kirk Cousins? He wanted that man bad. He saw all his strengths, and he know all his weaknesses. He's going to be all down his ass, boy. We coming out on top, man. Who they going to stop, y'all? We got Debo, half human, half wide receiver, half running back. He can't be stopped, man.
Who else?
What's up, Kerr?
That's it. I said, who else you at?
We got that bad man Kittle. That's not in.
You got Kittle. And
we got Ayuk. And we got a running game, which the Vikings are terrible at. Vikings is ranked 27th in the rushing yards.
Are they good or they not? I'm just asking for clarification.
I'm telling you what it is. You asked the question.
Debo. You were done at Debo. Like y'all, Debo was it. I was just making sure y'all had a
Debo been killing, as you tried to.
It was half this, half that, half this.
Whatever.
Add up to one and a half. I'm you doing math.
Boy, them Raider boys are some haters, boy.
Hey, why they hate you?
Damn, I'm just saying.
Doing math. I'm doing math.
Okay.
Ain't no hate.
Part man, part receiver, part running back. That work better for you, then?
You paused too long for me. It wasn't nobody after Debo.
I'm home with my 49 there.
Who said Ayuk? Who said the running game? You feel me?
Half this, half that, quarter this, quarter that. You sprinkle a little bit of this in there. Okay, you feel me? Like we could be in action.
Wait, but you said, see, I got to write that down because we got to keep it moving. But that's the topic we're gonna get into next week. I'll give y'all a week to think about it. Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen, the best receiving duo in the league now.
That caught my attention. That definitely.
I like that one, bro. I like it.
You may have to save that for next week, bro.
Yeah, we got an argument.
Week, but CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper was kind of playing the league too, and then it's
come on now. Right, Don't get my answers away. Come on, brother.
All right, we'll talk about that. Let me write it down though, so I don't forget. Best receiving duo.
I did like that one.
That's a good topic, bro. Yeah, that's
a hot take, bro. That's a hot take.
Definitely. You dropping bombs on some worthy shit. That was a bomb right there. Who you said?
Bo bomb for sure.
Thielen and Jefferson, best receiver duo in the league. Got it. Just got to keep this shit on way.
They in that top. They in that top for surely.
Show top three. I don't know about top one though, but they're top three.
Hey, we'll get into it next week.
The only if you all right.
We're gonna get into it though, because we're gonna have to break that down. But as far as this game go, they are one of the top receiving duos. I do think that's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but we ain't been looking too bad against the pass lately. Or both can get home. If he's still the only guy with 10 sacks, 15 tackles for losses, he needs to come in and really wreck the game and make it a messed up game. Dalvin Cook, he been looking good these last few weeks. We gotta let him. He gonna get his, but we can't let him just go crazy. I think we got enough to slow him down, just enough. I think our offense been doing good enough to where we're gonna be able to score some points. I do think we'll be able to pull out. I don't think it's gonna be like no blowout or nothing. I think it's gonna be a close game, probably a one possession game. But I do think that we'll be able to pull it out at home for sure. Moving right along, a division game. We got the Steelers and we got the Bengals. We're gonna go with Kill.
Yeah, I was hoping you say Rudy. I need a couple questions answered, but I'm gonna just ask Rudy. What's the status on Minkah Fitzpatrick this week?
Minka is expected to come back this week. So is TJ Watt, and so is Joe Hayden.
All right, that's all I need to know. I got Pittsburgh.
Let's sure. Minka back. That's a big one. Kurt, what you got?
Man, bro. Hey, that Bo bomb just there. Just gonna flip my pick. No lie to you. Coming off the Raiders week, you know, they only had 10 more yards than the Raiders, and it was looking kind of bleak for them. But coming back, you got Minka coming back, you got TJ coming back. They finished shut them down even more than the Raiders did. Now it was like some bleak shit. So I'm rocking with Pittsburgh.
Eli.
And it's that one that's gonna separate me. I say with the Bengals, they was that opponent at the beginning of the year for a reason. And the Steelers, I think even with them weapons back, they ain't gonna be able to hold up the Bengals. So I'm gonna rock with them. I'm going with Cincinnati.
Bo.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the players that the Steelers got back. It's also a division game, so it's definitely going to be a good game. But I'm taking the Steelers too. Pittsburgh lost to Cincinnati in like week 3, so I think they get back this week.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't go with the Steelers though. But I mean, like you saying Minka back. Everybody know I love Minka, Bama boy. I was praying we got him on the Niners. Wasn't able to get that done. They did some bullshit. That's check my other pods out. I talked about that hell of time. But I don't know if that's quite enough. I might, because every time I count the Bengals out as, they still the little brother of the league. They've been coming through, taking number. They've been doing their shit. So I don't know if they still little bro no more. They at least looking like eye to eye. I think that they good enough to start winning these type of games. Like, they've been winning them all season. I've been doubting them, so I'm rocking with them. D, like, you was not going to be alone. I'm coming with you on this one, big dog. Let's keep it rolling. We got the Bucks versus the Colts. Whoa.
I was looking at this one because this one was a little interesting, and I wanted to go with Jonathan Taylor coming off that 5-touchdown game, but I'm going with Tampa Bay.
Okay. Kerr.
Rocking with Bo, man. It was you look at it from a matchup, and you're trying to find them ones. You know, it's one of those things where Jonathan Taylor coming off the 5-touchdown matchup. The Bucks is finally back on the train. The Colts won the game. What's going to happen? But the one thing the Bucks do good on defense is run defense.
They're ranked number 1.
You know, so it's like, if I'm going to bet on Tom Brady versus Carson Wentz, and not even on that point, but it's Tom and Antonio Brown and Chris Godwin and Mike Evans and O.J. Howard and Cameron Brate, and I can go down the list. I'm taking the Bucks.
All right. Kill.
Bucks.
D-Line.
Yeah, man. You talk about that Rudy Bo hot take, that receiver duo. This one of them ones. Can't go against Brady, bro. I'm going with the Bucks.
Yeah, I really did. I ain't gonna lie, I was. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Like, cause you said, bro, what they do well on defense, that is what the coach. That is what they slow that run shit down. So yeah, I think the Bucks pull that out. Moving right along, Panthers versus the Dolphins. Be like,
Yeah, I like what the fans is doing. I got a little encouragement in them right now. And the Panthers, I had them winning last week. I don't know what happened. So with the Dolphins, going up, I'm gonna take them this week. Miami.
kill.
I I don't want them to win just for seeding purposes, but I do think Carolina will pull this out. They kind of. I know Cam really wanted that win, against his old coach, but I think he'll bounce back this week against Miami.
Okay, Bo.
I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna go with the Panthers too. I don't really want them to win, but I think they're gonna pull this out.
Kerr.
Those Dolphins have won 3-0. They won 3 in a row now. Past 3 weeks. I'm just letting y'all know, man. 17-9, 22-10, 24-17. I think that the weaknesses that the Panthers have shown the past couple weeks, that like I talked about, I didn't know when it was coming. You said it was coming to an end last week. That honeymoon phase ended quickly in Carolina.
For sure.
That ended abruptly. That shit was over in a heartbeat. That shit came and went. I don't know if it's coming this week, bro. I got the Dolphins.
Okay. Damn, it's a tough one because like I would love to rock with y'all and the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? I got Tua. Y'all seeing my Niner wall, but I got Tua over here on the other side on my little college little area. Him and my boy Marcus Page over here when he was with Bama. I appreciate what he did putting us on the map like that with the QBs. But I can't rock with you this week, young brother. But keep winning these games. I'd appreciate if you can sneak your way into the playoff, but I did pick you to be one of the wild cards beginning of the season. So that'd be lovely. You can keep this shit up to it. Much love. But we rocking with Cam this week. Moving right along. This should be a good one. Titans, Patriots. It's interesting to see who y'all pick. Let's see. Let's go with Kerwin.
Rocking with I'm rocking with Coach Bill. I got the Pats coming on top, man. I still don't know how the Titans have gotten to this far at this point in the season. They ain't even played that many division games yet. They ain't beaten up on the Texans and the Jaguars that much just yet. They still got a couple easy wins coming on the pipeline. But yet somehow, some way, they coming out on top. It stops this week.
Okay. Bo.
This one was hard. I mean, I was going back and forth with this one because I don't know. The Titans is real iffy, and the Patriots is on cool little get by streak. But I had the Titans, but in New England, I'm gonna go with the Patriots myself, man.
Okay, Kill.
Yeah, this one was definitely tough. I had New England, but I think I'm going with the Titans, man. The Titans always, somehow, some way, they pull out like the tough games. Like you don't expect them to pull it out, but they do it. And it's crazy to say because they're playing against, the Patriots, and the Patriots been winning, but I think Tennessee could do it for sure. I mean, this could be a big week, in my opinion, to see if Mac Jones really about what they talking about.
Thanks. Be like.
Yeah, the crazy thing about that Patriots streak, bro, is they've been winning, and they've been winning convincingly, whooping teams' ass. So I don't know how long that's gonna last though. That's the thing. And the Titans, when they take an L, they usually bounce back. Kale been making them picks, so I'm sticking with Kale on this one, and I'm gonna pick the Titans. I switched up. I'm taking the Titans, bro.
So we got Kale and D-Light over on the Titans, Kerr and Bo on the Pats. I'm gonna have to rock with Kale and D-Light on this one. Oh yeah, bro. And I can't forget, I didn't do the whole, I had a whole little shit talking with the picks. D-Light, he went from first to worst. Was it a fluke, ladies and gentlemen? We will find out. You know, he came on hot, and then he got real cold. Kind of like him. He came on and was like, I'm here. And then he was like, oh shit, this shit is real. I don't know. We gonna find out. What'd you say?
Oh, never mind.
Hey, before we move on, give me a scratch. I'm taking the Titans. Y'all done convinced me.
Oh,
Nah, blood. You go jinx us, blood. Stay over there where you at, blood.
I got them written down on the thing. I just said Patriots, but they written down on paper Titans. But I'm going.
Mac got me, bro. Good.
You putting your trust in? Okay.
and Mac, you trust?
I didn't go that far.
Anywho.
This week, I think he got me.
Okay, let's see.
And Bill, I trust.
And Bill, you trust. Boy, have we come full circle. D-Light, what we got? Eagles and Giants. Division game, who you got?
Yeah, I got just New York being trash. So I'm going to stick with the Eagles.
Kill.
This is where I separate myself, and I'm going with the Giants, man. Saquon's back. I mean, I get it. He was back last week, but they just fired old boy Jason Garrett. So, and he was holding them back. So, I think they let loose this week.
Carol, what you got?
I agree with everything Kel just said, man. That's the game changer. We've been talking about the Giants for the whole season, man. That's that they have offensive weapons out wide, down at running back, at quarterback, even Daniel Jones is not that bad in terms of quarterback options, but I also do think that the Eagles have come full circle. I think they found kind of what works for them. Let's run the ball 40, 50 times. Let's make Jalen Hurts throw the ball 20, 25 times. Let's make it work. I got the Eagles.
Oh, shit. You thought you said okay. He threw me off. Here we go. Curl here with the Eagles. Bo, what you got?
I really wanted to take the Giants, man, but I'm going to take the Eagles. They playing good football right now. They won the last 3 of their last 4. It's a division matchup, so it's definitely going to be a good game. And the Giants just looked horrible last night. I couldn't really get over that. So firing Jason Garrett, definitely a step in the right direction, but I don't think that's going to take effect this week as far as the whole play calling and getting adjusted and everything. So I'm taking the Eagles.
Okay. Now, Kim, almost every week we find one and we go off and do our thing and we come back with a duh. I think this is our game, my friend. I'm rocking with you in them Giants. Going with Jalen Hurts 2 weeks in a row, it just don't even feel right in my spirit. I don't know what to tell you. He did it for me last week. He gonna do it for me the opposite this week. Let's keep it rolling. Another ass game. Winning this game is fine. It ain't too much moving finna be going on no matter who wins this game. Atlanta versus the Jags. D-Line.
Yeah, Kerwin out there at Jacksonville. He liked them players that they got out there. So I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Atlanta. I just wanted to pull one of them Kerwins. You know what I'm talking about?
You go all the way
over here, bring it back over here.
That boy be perfect through the lane, boy.
Hey, listen, man, this nigga, you know what? You're right, D-Like. You was right on one thing. I was at the game last weekend, and I saw how these bullshit ass Jaguars was playing, And you know what? I was getting the lay of the land. Okay, on my Rudy Bow, I was getting the lay of the land. Okay, I'm talking to the fans. I'm talking to the people. Okay, and they said, "Listen, bro, Jags -6. You got Niners -6. You got to hammer that. You got to, bro. I'm telling you right now, ain't no way." They knew what was happening. They knew what was coming, and they know what's coming this week as well. I'm taking the Falcons, bro.
Bo, what you think, Bo?
I'm going with the Falcons, my damn self, man. They got dominated the past 2 games. I don't think that's going to happen against the Jaguars. And they just put Jamal Agnew on fucking IR. Who is Trevor going to throw to? So I'm going with Atlanta.
Kid, you trying to separate yourself some more? What you doing?
ATL.
Yeah, this ain't one of them ones. I'm going with them too. But bro, 67-3, bro, ain't nothing to just act like didn't just happen over these last 2 weeks. But if the Jags wasn't as bad as they would, bro, I would have jumped in. But let's keep it going. Oh my God, the games was getting worse. I wrote these out. I should have left this game off. I don't even remember writing this. The Jets and the Texans play this week? Oh shit. Now that's what you call real toilet bowls type shit. You feel me? But we're gonna have to call it because it's on the schedule. So let's see what happened. Kid, who you got?
The Jets. I think Houston, they go figure out, like, what do we do? We just lost the #1 pick all because we didn't lose last week, and they decided to win. So I think they go lose this week. I got the Jets.
Kerr.
I'm rocking with the Houston Texans. I think Tyrod finna get that shit rolling. I think he's 2-2. I think in his starts this year. Might be 2-3. Like I'm rocking with Tyrod.
Bo.
I'm also rocking with the Texans, man. They just upset the #1 seed in the AFC. I don't think the Jets is going to be a problem for them.
D-Lay.
I was waiting on that bowl bomb. Just got Zach Wilson back out there, put 400 up in his debut. I'm rocking with the Jets.
Yeah, bro. Kerr, Bo, y'all picking the Texans to go on a winning streak? You niggas is delusional. Jets wins the Poverty Bowl. Yes, sir. Let's keep it rolling. Chargers versus Broncos. Bo, who you got?
I'm going to take the Chargers in this division matchup. Yeah, I'm going to go with Herbert and them.
Herbert and them?
Yes, sir.
D-Like Boss.
Same thing, LA.
Kerr.
I'm rocking with the moves that Detroit's making from a team building perspective. Signing Tim Patrick, locking Cortland Sutton up. They got Judy. They got Hamlin. They building themselves up for a good little QB to slide in there, make some noise. But that's the thing, is they're making some noise for a QB to slide in. They don't have that guy right now. So I'm rocking with the Chargers.
Kill.
I'm taking the Chargers. Other than that win over the Cowboys, the Broncos haven't really done anything to wow me. But I mean, they can this week by beating the Chargers. So I don't think they will. So I got the Chargers.
Chargers don't do no cash shit. I'm going with y'all too. Y'all been every time it's like a clean sweep and everybody pick y'all do some nut shit. Don't do no nut shit. Do what y'all got to do. Moving along, we got the last afternoon game, but it is game of the week, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Rams versus the Packers. I need a score. I need not only a pick, but a score. So we're going to go with any, money, more, get your picky back toe. Bo, Rougie Bo, who you got? Score and a pick.
I'm going with the LA Rams, man. I think the Rams need to come back. A-Rod is still dealing with that toe injury, man. He talking about it's slightly worse than turf toe is what he described, and turf toe is kind of bad for NFL players. They just also lost their starting guard. They still ain't got David Bakhtiari, so I'm going with LA. As for score, I'm going 35-23 Rams.
35-23. Got you, Kev.
Man, I'm going Green Bay. Man, in order for Green Bay to be the best team in the NFC, they gotta beat a top team in the NFC
Mm-hmm.
or the NFL for that matter. These are two top teams in the NFL.
Right.
So I got Green Bay beating them 31-27. I'm gonna be interested. I'm gonna be tuned in. Well, we all gonna be tuned in to see Jalen Ramsey versus Devontae Adams. So it's gonna be a good one for sure.
Okay. D-Light.
Yep. With the way that the Packers is beat up, I'm rocking with Bo. I'm gonna go with LA. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 21-10.
21-10. Packers only gonna put up 10 on their head. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Defense coming to play today. Okay. Kerr, what you got?
Yeah, bro. I think everything Bo said is facts, bro. You take Bakhtiari out, you take Elton Jenkins out, you add in Von Miller and Aaron Donald. That's a recipe for disaster. I'm finna rock with the Rams, brother. I'm finna go 27-17.
27-17. I'm gonna also go with the Rams, only because, like I said earlier, bro, I'm not hella confident in this being Matthew Stafford's first time really being like on a team that really was a contender and like he had all the spotlight. But these are the games, bro. You playing against one of the best quarterbacks ever, one of the only quarterbacks that's really more talented than you, just as far as throwing the ball wise. These are the games you need to come win. If your team is real, you came off a bad loss, you coming off a bye now, and hey, we know what the quarterbacks did off a bye this year. Almost every single one of them looked trash. But this is a big game. I need you to be ready for it. I got the Rams, and I got the Rams 28. I got the Rams 28-24. I say that the Packers is up. The Rams come back and win the game at the end. I do say that. I think they'll be up 24-21. I think Matthew Stafford go for a game winning touchdown drive. That's what he do some shit like that. I'll be feeling a lot better about him. So hopefully, I'm saying? I'm thinking that's the way we kind of looking this week. Moving into Sunday night, what they thought was a better game when they first put it on the schedule. They should flex this shit, but that's just my opinion. We got the Browns and the Ravens. What y'all think? Kerr, what you got?
Lamar doing it for the hood. Okay, man. Hey, but this week, you better keep doing it. That's all I'm saying. Or else, I don't know, that shit might switch up. But I got the Ravens this week.
Yeah, they better not lose. Kill, who you got?
Come on, man. You already know who I got. But now it's gonna be tough though, just because it's a division game and it's Cleveland, but I got Baltimore though.
D-Light.
Ravens whooping their ass. Ain't gonna be tough, Kill. They got them.
Bo.
Rocking with the Ravens too, man. Lamar had the bubble guts last week. I think he come back strong this week. It's also why I said the Browns is going to be trending down dramatically over the next couple weeks. There, they've got the Ravens. They go on a bye, and they got the Ravens again.
That's so unfortunate for their ass. They gonna be
very, very ugly 3.
Yeah, I'm going with them as well. This is another game that could have been flexed, but I'm just saying I'm not the one that make the decisions. I just do my podcast and mind my business. They better not never let me get no decision making because Seattle, Washington, would that be getting flexed? But since they're here, Bo, what you got?
I'm taking Washington, man. Seattle ain't look good. They trending down themselves. And Washington, they won a game behind the Eagles for that second place in that division, so I think they come out and pull it out. I'm going with Washington.
D-Light.
Yeah, I think Washington trending upward. I agree with everything Rudy's saying. You know what I'm saying? They've been having some impressive wins. So, yeah, I'm going to go Seattle.
What?
I got Seahawks. I got Russell Wilson.
What's wrong with you Raider niggas, bro?
We off too. I've had what?
That's Kerwin, bro.
You know too much of Kerwin tactics rub off on me, brother.
Hey, you know what's funny, bro? What's funny? I was going to say exactly the same shit you were saying, bro. It's really been preaching the whole time, bro. You know what? Washington been on a little winning streak. Seattle been on a little losing streak. Okay. Facts is facts. All right. We finna rock with Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. Okay.
Niggas is great. Boy, I tell you, Raiders. Yeah, bring some logic to this shit, bro. Who you got? Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's like I'm with you. They should have flexed this weak ass game out because this is terrible. But I don't believe in Washington like that. Like, you know, they won that Tampa Bay game, but it was like Chase got hurt, and then like they was at home, so everybody was all juiced, and then they beat Carolina because Ron Rivera against Cam Newton. But then Seattle is trash. Like, I don't know what, like picking that Seattle game last week. I'm just sitting there watching this game, like, what's going on? And I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if Russell Wilson is going to allow them to keep losing like how they losing. So I think this is the game on prime time. Russell Wilson does it. I'm going with Seattle.
Well, I got to go with my brother Bo. Don't want to leave him over there by himself. Washington. I said y'all was trending up. Carolina is trending down. The reason being is y'all gonna take Washington gonna go on and get this one this week. Like you said, they still got some questions, bro. Like, I'm still not all the way sold on the quarterback, but Seattle is just so bad, bro. Like, they defense, we've been talking about the Chiefs defense all year and this and that, and Seattle just been under the radar, sucking it up, bro. And we ain't even been talking about them. They cheeks, Russ is back, and they still looking phony, bro. I'm not rocking. I'm going with Washington. Bo, let's go home. 3 straight wins in a week for Dev. Y'all should have been asking who Dev had, because I'm really the one making shit shake around this motherfucker lately. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it ain't, and it ain't what it is. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody for tuning in to Dead Spot Podcast, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, look, remember last week I said we was going to Spotify? We were trying to figure out how we could get to Spotify. Anybody know how to do that shit? I need some audio taken away from the visuals. I need some help. If anybody that watched all the way to the end, let me know if you know somebody. Appreciate everybody for listening. My brothers, it's been real. Next week, Bo started off with a good topic. Best receiver duo, look out for it. We will be coming with that. Y'all do y'all research on who y'all think the best receiver duo is. And if y'all don't got Justin and Thielen, tell me where y'all think they at on the list. If they not one, where they at? Kurt said early top 3. Did you just say on top of your head because you were just saying that? Do you really believe that? We will figure it out next week. But for now, we got to go. See you later.